Hi, and welcome back to the Stained Canvas. So today I thought it would be fun to explore these De La Rowney Georgian water mixable oil paints. So water mixable oil introduction set. There's 10 tubes, and apparently it's an alternative to the traditional oils, so I can not have to use turpentine or terpenol or any kind of solvents like that, and it should be able to be thinned, mixed, and washed using water, and it is ideal for indoors and in a classroom environment. They offer high levels of light fastness, pigment load, and durability. The viscosity and smooth texture of oil colors mirror traditional oils. So it looks like it's oil color, but it gets cleaned up exactly like watercolors. So I was like, ooh, let's try that. It's surface dry after 5 to 7 days. There should be no color shift from wet to dry. So that's good, because the color shift, if you've ever played with gouache, you would know that gouache shifts color quite a bit from wet to dry, but these will stay pure. So this is how they open up and what they look like. I have my oil book here with all of these names written down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my handy dandy palette knife and just kind of mark down real quick. I don't want to make a big mess just yet. So I'm going to get a paper towel, and I'll just wipe off with paper towel. All right, so get these colors in. All right, so I didn't do titanium white because white on white doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I do have this lemon yellow. Ooh, it's a beautiful color. I'm just going to go in and just grab just from the end of my palette knife, and I'm just going to lay it down like this. Very beautiful color. It's very, it feels like oil paint, so oil paint is oil paint. And we have cadmium yellow hue. Try this one, and it looks like cad yellow. This one's oily on the top, just like several of my oil colors. They do that. They tend to separate a little bit, so true to form, I guess. That's not too bad. Very pretty. It was gloopy going on there, but that's okay. This is having problems. Okay. And then we have cadmium red hue. Oh yes, very cad red. Beautiful color. I love all these colors. This is pretty much the basic. It has like the good blues, so the French ultramarine, the cerulean, and then it has the cadmium reds, crimson alizarin. So, it's got the really good, I wish they had a burnt sienna, but they have the burnt umber, so that's, that's okay. So very nice variety of reds and blues, like 2 reds, 2 blues. There's 3 yellows, but yellow ochre is kind of like a dark yellowy brown, so that's okay. That's kind of with the browns. Only 1 green, but you can mix your own blue and yellow to create more greens, so that's not too bad. This one's kind of really goopy. Maybe I squeezed it. It was ready. Yeah, cerulean blue. Looks like it. French ultramarine. Looks pretty good. I think I'm going to have fun playing with these. And they don't smell too bad either. Sometimes you get some oil paints and they're like intense scent, right? But these smell pretty nice. They Although my studio is full of oil paint stuff, so I could just be nose blind to the scent, which happens sometimes. So we have the Viridian. Let me make sure. So there we go. Yeah, really nice, really nice. So I did do a little research, and water mixable oils are oil paints. They are not, there's no water in them. So I'm guessing the oil they use is just compatible with water, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. Perhaps in the future, maybe I will teach people like in person, because I do in-person classes. So perhaps I've always avoided it because I didn't want to have to deal with the solvents in a classroom setting, right? But perhaps now I could teach some oil painting. That would be fun. And then we got our burnt umber, and yeah, it's just beautiful colors. I love them. They're gonna mix well. Not too bad. So this is the set of 10, and again, I did not do the titanium white because I figured it didn't really need it. White is white, titanium white is pretty much titanium white all over the place. Let me just make sure. I'll have a look. Yep, looks pretty white in there. So yeah, that is my swatching of these colors. So I'm just going to scooch this over. I have a palette here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to draw or paint, but I just wanted to see the water ability, you could say, of these. I'm going to scooch these over here, and I'm going to get a palette. I'll use this as a palette. It works. It's just a cover to something. Okay, so let's have a look and see how true to word these are mixy. So let's do ultramarine blue, or no, yeah, let's do some ultramarine blue. Just a tiny little bit. I only have a itty bitty little canvas, so I don't need to worry too much about. Oh, I hate doing that. I make such a mess in there, and then it gets stuck. It's fine though. It'll be all right. Okay, let's do some titanium white. I'm just gonna do a background, and then I just want to see how mixable it is with, you know, water and all that stuff. So I have a paintbrush. It's a really cruddy paintbrush, but that's okay. And then, you know what? I have a big glob here. I'll just use that one. That really kind of made a wash there. Comes out the brush really nice. Neat. I could use water. I don't need turpentine or turpinol. So excite. Even though you can find ones that are less, like you could also clean your brush with oil, and that's a little bit less intense. But yay! All right, so just have my little card here. Just going to I probably should mix these guys together. I do smell a little bit of the oil that's but I feel like it's not nearly as intense as some of my other oil supplies. So I'm just going to get a little more. I want a good coverage. Just playing around with it anyways, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so this is feeling pretty nice. It's a little sticky. I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe you can use this with solvent-free gel, and I could actually mix some oil in here to get it to smooth, like get it going smoother, but it was pretty sticky. But again, that's oil, right? I'm just doing a background for myself, and then once it's dry I can add things on top. I don't know if I will do it in this video, but I'm just checking coverage and mixability, and it feels pretty decent. Again, this is just like a mini little you know, canvas from like Dollar's Tree or whatever it is. Oh, that's a pretty color. Put that one down. So yeah, my thoughts on this is it's an oil color for sure. And yay, it's an oil color that could come off with water, cleans with water. I can also clean with solvent. Mixes really nice with water. Nothing too, major to say about it. It's just yay. Yeah, I do smell a bit like it does smell oil water, or like oil colory. So I'm just gonna try and use up all of this. I have no idea what I'm going to do on this piece of canvas. Like I said before, I just wanted to see. I want to see if I can clean up with a paper, or not, well, probably a paper towel I could, but I want to see if I could clean up, like I painted my desk. So let's see if I could clean up with a baby wipe. Okay, so wash off my brush with just plain old water, and it's dirty water at that. I did stain my brush. I might need some washing soap, dish soap maybe. So it's not cleaning up as good as I thought it would, but I have this brush cleaner, and we'll just see how it does with that. Oh my. That did the trick. All right, look how quickly that brush cleaner cleaned it off. Give a couple more. But I use this brush cleaner to clean off all my oil paints and my oil things. So yeah, it comes off pretty decently with the brush cleaner. Put that there. Let's have a look at cleaning up my desk. So I have a baby wipe here. It works fine. That's good to know. I was giving myself a bit of a heart attack, to be honest, because I was like, uh-oh, why isn't it cleaning? But this is baby wipe, right? Baby wipes clean everything. So we have a decently cleaned area here. Nice coverage. Mixes nice with water. Cleans up with a baby wipe. So you can't go wrong with that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with these things. I probably for sure would use these with some students and maybe let them explore a little bit with them. But yeah, these are pretty nice. Pretty good set. It wasn't too expensive, I don't think, either. So I believe I may have gotten them at Michael's with a coupon. When you find your coupons, you know, use them. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time on the stained canvas. So bye for now.